Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 3. So this time we've got, forges ran out, we went ahead and forged some more metal, so we've got a bunch of ore built up, as you can see here. And we went ahead and free-filled all these with firewood. We added small stones back to the top so we can cook up some more fragments, because we're going to need quite a few. On the last episode, we went ahead and laid out the walls. As you can see, we finished up the floors, we finished up some more specialty items like the anvil, the workbench, weapons rack, and the log cart. So to use a log cart, you're just going to press E. And you can roll it around. So what we're going to want to do with that is go and find a big tree and a small tree is the best way to do it. So right here's a good spot. Get our axe out. Cut down the large tree. Press E to put the logs on the cart. So one large tree will get it to that point. Then grab one of the small ones that drops 3 logs. And then we have a full log cart with 11 logs on it. And from there, in one trip, you're carrying almost 3 times as much as you were before. Or 4 times, I guess. So you can bring it back. We've already made a couple of runs while we were making some metal, so we filled up our planks again. We're getting a little low on stamina. But I wanted to go over the next set of items that we need to build. One of the most important things before winter gets here, you're going to want to make a drying rack. So we'll go to placeables. And it should be, I believe, under food. Drying rack, it's going to be 8 sticks, 2 rope, 1 iron ingot. So we're going to try to place it here. I like to have 3 of these personally. Come on. Alright, so we're going to play these to get them to where I like, to where they're more symmetrical and spaced properly. Come on, bad boy, where can you go? Alright, so we'll just throw them like that. Let's grab us up a bunch of sticks. We'll just build one for now. I guess we can go ahead and put our sticks on there. Alright, so from there, like I said, we're going to need 2 pieces of rope and 1 iron ingot. So to make rope, let's go ahead and grab us a 50 stack of plant fiber. We'll put that on the workbench, hit craft. That's going to bulk craft 25 pieces of rope. Don't worry, you're going to use it all here soon. We need 1 iron ingot. We'll head back down here, add those materials. And there is the drying rack. So let's go ahead and add the rope to these 2. So if you press E, if we had meat on us, we could store it here. So let's go ahead and we can eat some food because we're out of energy. Let's charge up on water. And let's see if we can grab us a fish real quick. Of course, it's dark as all get out. Is that late already? Yeah, it's already 4:16 on day 4. So the Vambies are very close. Once we get the flashlight, you can actually use it underwater. So it makes finding fish a lot easier. Alright, here we go. From Mr. Tuna. Alright, I'd like to get one more fish if I can. Alright, so we've got our inventory, we've got a tuna, and we've got a trout. Let's drop the trout on the ground. Let's go ahead and harvest him. Alright, so we'll come to our drying rack. You can take the raw fish meat and hang it from here. You'll see this slowly start to creep up once it's not snowing and stuff, when the sun's out, when it dries. If you come into here with the new update, version 12, you can now hang the fish whole, and it should increase its life to last longer. Alright, so that's part of this new update, guys. From there, the next item we can build to make life a little bit easier on us is we were using these to collect stone. Now we can make these placeable storage items, the stone crate. So we're going to need 8 planks and 10 nails. So we actually need another iron ingot for that. We can go ahead and set one of these on fire. Actually, let's go ahead and light all these up. I'll just do a little round of forging. Like I said, forging is good to do while you're running around, because you stop for a second, swap it out, and you're just constantly making metal. Then we need the planks, so let's just store our rope here. And to get the 10 nails again, you need the iron ingot. You put it on the anvil, and it will make you 10 nails. So just waiting all these to cook up. From there, what I'm going to do once we get that stone crate built, I'm going to show you how you can use that in junction with the log cart, which we can go ahead and go over some more of that. Alright, so with the log cart, you can actually take chests and place them on the cart itself. Right now, we've got too many logs on it. Let's grab 3 of these logs. We'll just throw them on one of these walls. Press N to pick up your crate, and you can put 2 crates on here at a time with 4 logs. Or you can put 2 crates on there with 2 stone crates under them. And like I said, that makes transportation and moving stuff a lot easier. If you go to raid a Vambi village early on, you can take your log cart, 2 chests, 2 stone crates if you want to grab some stone, and just load your cart up and bring everything back with you. I don't really recommend doing 2 chests and the logs. That's just kind of pointless. There's really no purpose to that. Are we done cooking over here yet? Looks like we are. So we'll just grab this bottom row and then we'll finish it out with stone. We need 3 stones. And like I said, we're going to sleep, and then during the night time we'll probably keep forging, because it's probably going to be night when our guy wakes up. So we'll finish out the metal, then we're going to finish this lower floor, and then we'll pick back up on this episode when we're ready to make the start building out the second floor. So on this floor, like I said, we'll finish the walls. We're going to put the doors in. We'll probably go ahead and put the templates in for the windows, but we won't finish those just yet. We'll put these roofs on the corners, and then that's when we'll start the episode back up again for this episode 3. Because I think that is all the items we need to really be surviving really well. If we really wanted to, what we could do, I do like to build the second floor so we have a shady building to hide under from the sun. But we could start building out these spike traps. This is what you're going to want to use for your defense against the Vambi swarms when they start getting larger. I'm not too worried about it on the first 2 to maybe 4 swarms, because I can handle those just on foot. We'll probably get a bow made here too on this episode at some point. But these are placeables. You can just put them down. You can build them. They take 1 rope, 4 sticks, 1 wood log. So we could technically go ahead and build one of those now. Let's grab that. We're going to need the 4 sticks and the 2 ropes. And we need 4 sticks. Let's see. Do we have... We got 1 there. That should be what we need. And yeah, I pick up random sticks and rocks as I run around just to keep resupplying everything. Alright, so there is the spike trap for defense. We can upgrade this later. Like I said, we'll get to upgrades once we finish our building. Alright, and then you can just press N to pick that up. Mouse wheel to move it around. You can actually raise and lower them. I've managed to stack them 3 or 4 high. You can sink them in the ground a little bit if you want to. They do float. But if Vambi that hits them, they have a chance of breaking these. I can't remember what it's been changed to because he's updated it 2 or 3 times. It's 25 or 50% chance that when they get on these, they break them, but these will kill them. And typically what you want to do is build a fence around your base, which is also under placeables. You've also got wooden gates and metal gates. So the wooden fences, they snap together. And you can rotate them a little bit. It's really hard to make turns with them. You kind of just have to eyeball it and do the best you can. And for that, it's going to be 4 or 6 wood logs and 4 pieces of rope. So for me, I like to use this for my first layer of defense, and then I set these around the fences, around the gates all the way. So let's see if our metal ingot is done, so we can do this other part. So we need the nails, so we'll grab that, craft that, add it to this box. And so you can put your stones in there just by pressing E, and then right click to take them out. Press N to pick it up. And then you can place it on the cart, and you can see there's 2 slots for it. And you just press E to set it on there, then you can pick it up. When you have stuff, this much stuff on the cart, it goes behind you. So the cart's behind us now. And that's just a faster way to get stone to make life easier. Like I said, the more and more you advance in the game, the easier everything gets. So now we're getting to where we can mine remotely and get a bunch of resources in one go. And our guy is starving. So if we wanted to, we can kick this fire on and get some meat going for him. How are we doing on water? We're at 60. So we're doing okay there. We'll save the watermelon for once that's done cooking. Alright, so from there, like I said, we'll pick up when we get started on laying out the second floor. Hey everyone, and one of the other uses I forgot to mention for the log cart. Real quick, if you're wondering what's going on here, we've just been stacking up logs to get ready to build our second floor. But we had a bear attack us. If you just stand up to him and stab him as fast as you can in the face, you should live through his attack. But the log cart should allow us to carry his corpse, because if you see, we move super slow with it. You can jump with it though, so there's one bonus. But we're supposed to be able to put him on the cart, so there we go. And then we can just haul him around like that to our butcher table, which we don't have one yet, so we'll get one built here in a minute. Build the butcher table, you just hit I as an inventory, go to your building text here. And then I would assume it's going to be under food. And this is one of the new items. So here's the butcher table. We'll just set it here for now until we get a kitchen built. So for this, we're going to need 10 iron ingots. Oh, we're going to have Vambies coming too. So let's get our spear out. What's it at? And just straight face tank them too, and just stab them to die in 2 or 3 hits. Harvest them, and you can sometimes get some good items off of them. So far we haven't been injured yet, even though we've been hit really hard by these enemies. But when we get injured, we'll go over that. Based on the injury, you have to use certain bandages to repair those. Alright, so back to the butcher table, we need 10 iron ingots. And then just press E to add them. And then we have a butcher table. So from there we should be able to just right click and take our bear carcass. And then E to butcher it. Need to have our stone axe equipped to do that. And there we go. So that gave us 6 bones, which we'll use later on to make bone shards. We've got animal hide, we can use that to make furniture with. We've got animal fat that's used for making healing items. It should also give us a bunch of meat and a liver. Guess we need to go drop some meat. Let's see, we can store this in one of these crates for now. Okay guys, so after a quick nap, we stopped the last recording right when we butchered this bear. We didn't wash our hands, so they're still bloody. To wash your hands, just walk up to like any water source. Let's stand in the shade for a second. And wash your hands. We didn't do it, so we got the food poisoning. All we had to do is eat a potato or an egg. You can get the eggs by killing chickens. So if we look here, we've got 2 eggs here. I ate some potatoes though to get rid of it. We then got attacked by a Vambie again. I missed a recording of that, but it's okay. We just stabbed it to death like the last one. Now, if you see this icon here, though, that means that we are bleeding and we need to use a bandage to heal. So come up here and click on your player icon at the top. Come into your inventory. Grab one of these regular bandages. It's the lighter colored one. And then just drag and drop it, and that will heal your bleeding damage. It won't heal the damage, but you'll stop taking bleeding damage. Then to heal from there, just eat and sleep. Or if you have med kits, you can use those as well. Another thing I wanted to go over too really quick is since we logged out to go to sleep and logged back in, as you can see here, our trees are starting to grow back. So it's like every 5 days. We're currently on day 6 now. So these were cut down on day 1. I'm still building up our supply. I think we have enough. We're going to start that second floor build soon. That being said, tonight is going to be day 7. So I think at midnight, it's either today or tomorrow, going into the 8th, we should see our first horde event. And now our guy is currently starving and taking sun damage. So with that, I'm going to get back to working on the base, getting everything set up. So I will see y'all in a minute. Okay guys, so I just wanted to quickly cover the butchering thing I was talking about, since we had a raccoon come up to try to steal our food. So we grabbed the log cart after we killed it. We brought its body back. So let's go ahead and butcher it really quick. And we're out of food space, so the meat just fell there. What we'll do is we'll save our bones for later. Save the fat for later. Apparently it didn't give us a hide, so I guess they don't drop hides anymore, so we'll just leave that meat there. We could put it on the drying rack if we still have more room. But as you can see, our hands are currently bloody, so we're going to walk down here to the water source. We're going to press E to wash our hands, because if we ate like that, we would get food poisoning. And then you'd have to find a potato or an egg to eat. So I just want to go over that briefly. And again, you can take the raw meat if you want. You can come to your drying rack, and let's go ahead and eat this watermelon. We'll take 2 of these dry fish off. And then you can hang up this meat also. Let's just go ahead and grab 3, and we'll bring the other meat down here too. And then you'll just see it dry whenever it's not raining. Okay guys, so we just got attacked by another Vambie. So if you look at the lower left corner, now you'll see a different kind of icon, a flashing red virus looking icon. That means we've been infected. This is where you're going to use your medicated bandage. So you're going to drag that over onto that and drop it, and that'll fix that status element. So the Vambie swarm night didn't start, horde night, whatever it's called, didn't start on day 6 going into day 7, so it must be day 7 going into day 8. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and build out the second floor here. We've got tons of logs gathered up. We've got planks stacked here. We've got our planks over here on the saw benches are full. So it should be a pretty quick process, so we'll just knock that out really fast. So first things we're going to do for our second floor is we're going to go put in some stairs. I like to use these smaller wooden stairs. You can use these angled sloped ones. You could also use a wooden ramp if you want to. Just make a note, if you build these wooden stairs, don't build anything under them, because if you upgrade them later on, that stuff will disappear. unless it's been fixed. First things, let's get our bed out of the way. Let's just throw it over here for now. And when you move the bed, you need to reactivate your spawn point on it. Alright, so we're going to just put this in the center, which now the weapons rack is in the way. So we're going to move this over by the other one that we made. We do have 3 spears on us, just in case the attack happened yesterday, but it didn't. We also went ahead and built a hedgehog of spike traps and put another torch in the middle so we can see. That way, if we need to, we can run out of here. Of course, you can just run straight over them too. We can kite the Vambies around it if we have to, so we should be safe for the first couple of ones that happen, but I plan to have fences and everything up before then. Alright, so we're going to take this, I'm going to put it like, you can use your mouse wheel to orient it what direction you want it. And we're just going to press E to place that down. It's going to take 4 wood logs, 6 planks to build it. So let's just grab some of these. And there's our staircase. Alright, so if, like I said, you have to build from the bottom up. So we had to get the walls done first so that we could place all of our ceiling pieces. So we'll go to ceilings, we'll grab the square ones. Let's make sure they're in the same orientation because that's what I like. And then we can place them on all the finished walls. So you see we can't place it in this car, can we? Okay, so yeah, we can place it right there too. Rotate it. But we can't place one here until those are built out. So we have to build from the edges in. And we'll just keep placing those until we get them all where we need them. Alright, so that's going to be the start of our second floor. So from there, I'm going to add the materials, and I'm going to go ahead and build this out until we get to the staircase. When you're building to here, make sure you leave a little gap, or your head's going to hit it and you won't be able to go down the stairs. So there's going to need to be a spot right here that's not filled in. We can also go ahead and place our windows in, and our doors. So construction, others, let's grab our windows, press E to set those in place. Because like I said, we're slowly but steadily working towards getting ready for wintertime, so you're going to want a fully enclosed building. This one's going to be really large, so it's probably going to require a lot of heat. Alright, so we've got our windows in, let's grab our doors. Alright, so the doors, they're just 8 planks, so we could grab those from here. Put them on the doors. The doors can be upgraded later. They only have 50 hit points right now, so don't count on them to protect you very well. You just press E to open and close them. Again, these windows, they take 2 pieces of firewood, 5 pieces of glass, and 10 sticks each. To make glass, we'll need stone, so if we grab 2 rocks, we can go to our personal crafting bench, place the stones there, hit craft, it'll give us 10 pieces of sand. We can then take that over to the forge here, let's grab one of these ingots off, and we can place that there, cook it, and it'll make 1 piece of glass. In case anybody's trying to go ahead and make their windows before I get to that point, because we're not doing windows just yet. Store our iron, let's get all this other stuff off of us. We will return once I get the second floor built out and see the progress we've made. Okay, so we're running out of time. It's 10:55 p.m. on day 7, so I expect to see our first swarm. Like I said, I think I'm pretty sure it's day 7, going into day 8 now. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get our next weapon made. So let's go ahead and check our space. So if we look here, all of our slots are full, so let's go ahead and put our pickaxe up. We went ahead and made a bunch of glass and made the windows on this floor. We went ahead and put the ceiling all in. I will lighten this up in the editing software. On my screen, it's super dark in here. You can't see anything. So now our stairs are usable. And then on the next episode, we'll build this out. But like I said, we're down to the wire. Alright, so to use a bow, you're going to need a quiver. So you're going to need 2 animal hide. Let's see, what is it? And 2 rope. So 2 animal hide, 2 rope, and that'll make a quiver. It automatically equips, so if we press I, you'll see this quiver over here now. You'll drop your arrows in this slot. For that, to bulk craft that, we'll need 5 stones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, I lost my count. 5 sticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back over here. We'll add 5 sticks, 5 stones. We'll need 5 arrows, or 5 feathers rather. And 5 rope. And that'll give us 5 of the stone arrows. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our plant fiber on there. We'll bulk craft some more rope. We'll need 1 stick. We can add a stick. And, wait, actually, how many do we need to make the bow? We need 3 rope, 1 stick. So let's put 2 rope on there, add 1 more, and then 1 stick, and there's our bow. Hit craft. Press I to go to your inventory, take your arrow, drag it to this box, and drop it. And of course we're going to get attacked right before... Did he just break something? Oh. He's getting killed by the spike traps. Hey guy, that's not for you, that's for the guys coming after you. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this back outside. Because we're going to try to fight right here in this little hedgehog that we've made. See if he gives us anything good. 1 piece of copper, not bad. We'll take that, add it to our collection. We've been killing a lot of Vambies, so we've got an iron ore, 1 aluminum ore, and now a copper ore to add to the collection. And we've got a bunch of extra glass made up also. So if we wanted to, we could go ahead and place that. So we'll just head to these windows. They'll change states to where you can see that they're solid. Alright, let's make sure we still have a spear left. I like to keep it on slot 3. I actually like keeping my bow on slot 4. Make sure our spear has enough durability. Should be good. And then we'll just pretty much... we have about, what, a couple of seconds until they should attack. If you were sleeping, you should be you should get woken up. And it should say that they're on their way. Everything should turn red, and we should hear some music kick off. Or... So is it not day 7? I could have sworn it was supposed to happen now. Maybe I need to check my settings, but we should be defaulted, so I'm pretty sure you should get attacked on day 7, unless it's day 10 for the first wave. There, let's do a save real quick and take a look. Alright, how are you set up right now? Every 3 days. Enabled. So it's enabled, so I guess it's on day 10 now, maybe. I don't know why we haven't been attacked by a swarm yet. But we're going to call the episode there, guys. Like I said, when we come back on the next one, we will proceed to build out the second floor the rest of the way, do some more cosmetics and stuff on our house, and stock up on some more weapons, get our weapon racks filled up, and then from there we should be ready to start heading out to the villages, get some more extra loot, and get our prep going for wintertime. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.